Hello, YouTube. This is Chance Paladin, and I always bitch about this stuff, but I want to show you some of the shit that I have to put up with trying to upload to YouTube. So, I uploaded a Borderlands video yesterday, which probably none of you would know. Only one person's seen it, and it's probably me. I don't know. But check this out. This is the shit I gotta put up with. So, This is insane. There's a couple of songs in Borderlands, and I guess obviously they're copyrighted, but they have these digital rights management administration companies. But just for the Borderlands 1 songs, apparently there's all these different companies, digital rights management companies, all over the world. And then, so, usually I just shrug my shoulders and say whatever, because I'm sick and tired of dealing with this. And then usually it's just like blocked in Germany or something, but look at this. It's like every single country in the world or something. And here's my question. I know that YouTube, you can get to my videos anywhere in the world on YouTube besides maybe North Korea or something. I don't know. Maybe China if I decide to talk about Tiananmen Square, and I don't know. But here's the thing, like, it's not like my video would ever get served to these countries on the side, because it's usually region specific. So why my videos even blocked in these countries to begin with is beyond me, because I don't know how many people in the British Indian Ocean territory are trying to watch my Borderlands video. I don't know how many people in the Congo or the Democratic Republic of Congo, which I thought those were the same thing, but I guess they're not. How many people in the Congo are trying to watch my Borderlands video? Egypt, French Polynesia, Gambia. I guess there's a Vatican City state, the Holy See, and they might try to watch it. Iceland, India, Libya, Madagascar. I'm sure Madagascar has other problems right now. Saudi Arabia. Sierra Leone. Yeah. Are there even, like... Sierra Leone's a freaking war zone, so Somalia. Sudan's a war zone. Sri Lanka's a war zone. The West Bank. You think the West Bank's like trying to watch my Borderlands video? I mean, look at this. It's like who's who of like third world countries, and then a couple countries I've never even heard of. And they can't listen to these songs for some reason. I mean, and it doesn't tell you why. Maybe their country doesn't let you hear the songs or something, or is it because they don't have sound, music administrators over there, or comparable, or they're not paying their digital rights or something, or is there like offensive lyrics? It just blows my mind. But anyway, so I'm not even sure, even if I record Borderlands, that anyone's going to be able to watch it, although I didn't see Germany on there, and usually if Germany's on there, that means that, oh, no, there it is, Germany's on there. That usually means that nobody in the EU can watch it. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But, like, here's been my big question all along, ever since I started doing this. Me and my buddy used to talk about copyright and piracy stuff all the time. Both have different views, and I don't know if either's right or wrong, because it's such a huge gray area, which is why it's fun to talk about. The question is, if people can hear the music from my game as it's playing in the game, what is it hurting? Is it because the people... Because it's not these people. These people didn't make the music. Somebody else made the music. These are just the administrators of the digital sound recordings. So it's not like they made any money off this or anything. Is it because they want everybody who watches this to have purchased the game, like legally through some legal channel? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, what are they've never told anybody why or who this is harming. Yes, it's owned by a third party, but the whole damn game's owned by a party. They just happen to not be the same party that owns the game code or something. It's because somebody else has owned the music, and I haven't heard and of course they don't bother to post here why this is a rule or why it's against the law. I guess it's technically falls under copyright infringement, but I don't know how it's infringing on their property. It's a recording of their game. And I know this is like a long since dead discussion. I mean, people have been arguing about this for 2 or 3 years now, ever since this came into being. But I've seen some ludicrous ones before, but this takes the cake right here. It's like every freaking third world country and a couple of familiar ones. It's like freaking all of them. It doesn't make any sense. That doesn't say why. It gives you no context, no recourse. If you dispute it and win, it takes like 3 months or something. It's not even worth it. And they don't do anything, even if you leave it up. And the other thing I don't understand is how the recording administration has got like 4 different places. 2, 3, 4 different places. I mean, shouldn't theoretically only one? But they can all claim, because from what I understand, it doesn't actually take anything to claim sound recordings. Like, anybody could do it, and people have done it, and then they sooner or later usually get caught. But look at this one, ad rev for a third party. How is that a sound recording administration ad rev for a third party? That could be anything. And it's the frickin' Welcome to Firestone song. Yeah, somebody had to make the song, but ad rev for a third party? Doesn't sound legit. So it happens when you look it up. So, so I like to look up the really weird ones, because everybody runs into this. It's not just me. Who the heck is ad rev for a third party? I keep a list of various entities that make CD claims, since YouTube is reluctant to identify. See, YouTube doesn't even have to identify who's doing this. But, looks like they tried to make... some people tried to figure out who they were. And they don't even have to prove anything. Like, they don't have to prove that they own the content. Or they don't have to show you, like, evidence. They just do it. How do you know the music has not been licensed by some third party? I would counter-argue and say, how do you know that it has? Broke Family contains music licensed from third parties that you do not have permission to use. But here's what blows my mind, right? How did the game ever get permission to use it? And obviously they didn't come to an answer here because the Google fan club came to save them. So I guess this is the AdRev website. I assume it's some company that outsources. It looks like they're a company that outsources or gets outsourced digital copyright claims. Yeah. So, the leading content ID and network partner. So all they do is sit there all day and make copyright claims. 6+ million music copyrights. 36+ billion annual views. Yeah, it's because they take over everybody's videos. 27.5 million. But it's not their videos, it's how many videos they've basically taken over. I mean, of course I don't have permission to use these songs, but I have permission to play the game. And I get tired of playing the games without the music. And I don't know what gives them the right to just sit there all day and make copyright claims. They're almost as bad as the people that make those frivolous patent lawsuits, those patent whore companies that sit there and just make frivolous patent lawsuits all day long. They make frickin' billions of dollars a year basically blackmailing other companies for patents, because it costs more to fight them than it does to pay them off. Even if you have a legitimate patent, you could go broke. There's been very, very extensive reports done on that, and this is no different. I mean, they don't have to prove that they own the music. They don't have to prove that any damage has been done. It's not like I'm using the music for some other product. It's plays along with the game. I don't know. I could ramble about it some more, but you get the idea. It's just, I think, a gross misuse of technology. This isn't what it was meant for. It was meant like if you go make a movie or something and use someone's song and don't pay. But there isn't even, here's the thing, I was talking to Bob or somebody about this the other day. There isn't even a method with which to do this legitimately. There's no, like, an okay, I don't care button. Because, here's the thing. They talk about maximize ad revenue from your content on YouTube. 6 million music copyrights. Aren't basically, in my opinion, collect royalties from YouTube. Basically what they're saying is collect royalties if anybody uses your music. So, if this is a valid method, which it looks like it is, because that's what their website's saying, then why does it even come up like this? It's owned by a third party, and then there should be like a freaking who cares button. and then just let it continue with the process. I don't give a shit if my ad revenue goes to these guys. I don't even get ad revenue anyway. Still to this day, I haven't made a single penny. So they're basically getting free ad revenue. So if this Jesper Kid guy, which I love his music, if some ad revenue or something goes back to him, whoa, that's weird. I guess Windows wanted some time on there, I guess. Nope. That was weird. I wonder why that came up. Anyway, if the music's gonna go back, or the money's from the music's gonna go back to him, then who cares? Like, why is it even an issue? And how could they own this song, but not this song? Shouldn't they technically own all these songs? And shouldn't these guys own this song? I know this song's different because this is an actual song. That's hard to explain. Ain't no rest for the wicked. But the rest of these are just kind of instrumental, made for the game. You'd think that this one would be with this. It's just, the whole thing makes no sense, and I think that's why it frustrates people so much. If I was doing a system audit on this, it would fail. It would completely fail. Just wearing my auditor hat. But anyway, hopefully you get to see the Borderlands video, and if not, at least this will explain what I've been talking about on this channel and my Star Wars channel for all this time. Talk to you later, bye.